Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share our videos. So what are you doing here?
Just gonna split it up a little bit and see how dry it is. I mean, some of it's punky, like this one here I just cut, but this one,
Will it burn being punky?
yeah, but like this one's nice and dry. So maybe some of the ones on the top that got wet are not going to be usable, but most of it will be good. This is a spalted maple. See that? See the black lines here? This is really desirable with woodwork, you know, like tabletops and stuff, and even I've seen it on guitars because of the markings. It's not so rotten that it's not usable, but it's getting to the point where it's starting to alter the way the wood looks, and it's really desirable.
But we're gonna burn it.
We're gonna burn it.
That's
Keeps
desirable.
people warm too.
Warmth is desirable.
That's what was gonna make him happy, so I let him in. That'll keep him.
Hi, handsome.
That'll keep him pacified for a little while, so he figures out I'm not going anywhere. We're just gonna bring this around front so we can burn this on the wood stove because this is good and dry. I'm making it through this pile pretty good, but as you can see, a little bit of a problem. So I have a friend that the grass is a little too wet to be driving a big heavy truck out here, so a friend of mine's gonna come down with his big heavy Jeep and try to pull me out. We'll see how that goes.
Pat to the rescue.
I think we get the job done, I think.
What's happening here?
Well, I got stuck and I just continued to build a truck with wood, and as you can see, the grass is a little wet for what I'm trying to do here. So my friend Pat just built this Jeep and he's gonna help pull me out.
All right, let's see how this thing works.
Yeah, I have a
There we go. Oh my goodness. See a box here? We found this today. This is a surprise. And we opened up the cover and we noticed there's a lot of what looks to be old newspapers. We have no idea really how old they are or where they came from. They were left behind, but we're going to open this together and discover what's in here. All right. These look like newspapers or full of, says the Civil War and Reconstruction. But what is it? This is the New York Times from 1850. Oh my word. I'm not even kidding. I'm blown away. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I didn't realize we had these old newspapers here. I'll slowly open this up. New York Times, March 7th, 1857. Price, 2 cents. This can't be real. Is this real? Maybe it's is it like a remake? Is obviously somewhere along the way the New York Times must have done some sort of commemoration papers, and they just reprinted. You could literally buy reprints. So there's historic pages of the New York Times here. It's called the Civil War and Reconstruction Period. So in this actual newspaper, it has all of these listed. And they actually came out during that time. So here we go. You still going? We got like July 23rd, 1861. This is all the reprints. This is pretty crazy. Okay, what's this? Century of presidential elections as reported by the New York Times. And this probably dates back to 1968 from the New York Times. So cool. Honey, we got some cool stuff here. Okay, so the spirit of 1876. This is pretty cool. So it says New York, Thursday, May 11th, 1876. This is the grandest spectacle of the nation's centennial celebration. It was not the fireworks on July 4th. It was the opening of the centennial exhibition in Philadelphia on May 11th. This is like so cool. This is a bunch of history. What do we got here? This says the New York Times. This looks real though. Is it? I don't know. The New York Times, December 12th, 1941. This is probably the bombing of Pearl Harbor. March 7th, 1857. I don't know what I'm really looking at here. I'm going to just start Googling all this because this is just so cool. Yeah, that's the Dred Scott decision from New York Times, March 7th, 1857. "50 Years of War and Peace." A current affairs publication in the New York Times Office of Educational Activities, March 1967. Wow. Wow. Guys, these are in excellent condition too. August 2nd, 1914. Germany declares war on Russia. This is the actual paper reprint from 1914. This is going to be so interesting. I cannot even believe this. It's quite a collection here. It's like, how many are in here? Wow. I wonder why there's such a collection. There's a lot of these. So this must have been some type of commemorative paper because it looks like we have several of them here. Wow. All right, this is pretty cool. I think that 50 Years of War and Peace, I think that I'm going to have a lot of good times reading this, and if I find anything else that's cool, I will share it with you.
So just doing some quick searches on like kind of the New York Times commemorations and some of their historical compilations, and I can't find the 50 Years War and Peace. So far I really haven't found anything on any of these, but I'm not really an archivist, I'm just an internet man.
But you know what, the thing is, people watch this stuff, and I'm hoping that they could give us some information if
That's true.
they can find information and let us know.